Hey guys, Sean here. So I just got seen Superman, a new movie from DC, and I'll say this: I did enjoy this movie. I thought the cast was the cast was serviceable. They were fine in their roles. Um, there were a few things I didn't like about the movie. For example, um, but I'll get to the good stuff. Like I said, the cast was fine. David Cornswell I thought was fine as Superman. I thought Rachel Brosnahan, I think it's pronounced. I what's your name for that? She was a fine Lois Lane. She was fine. Um, Nicholas Hoult, who I'm used to seeing as a beast in the action movies, he was, adequate Lex Luthor. He was fine. He did have his moments where he, just went off the rails, I guess. But they do have other characters in this movie, like the Justice Gang are in here. Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Metamorphos in this movie. Someone called the Engineers in this movie. So, okay, I'm gonna get into a little bit of a minute. But also, I'll say this. The movie was well shot. The roles are well acted. The score I thought was really good, except when they played the John Williams theme every 5 seconds. Because, and I'm going to go into this is going to go in my little seconds. So, if I'm going to complain about Justice League using the John Williams theme, I have to complain about it here, because this theme was not written for this guy. It was written for the Chris Reeves of it. Why are we rehashing the John Williams theme in this movie? I don't know. But I like the rest of the music. So there's a couple things I didn't like. So, a lot of people said this. I think people said this. That a lot of the plot points in the movie are borrowed from their movies. For example, Lex creates a superpowered being who is essentially a Superman clone. Yeah, we've seen that in Superman 4, called Nuclear Man. Superman being in trouble for, getting involved in a government scuffle. That was Batman v Superman. Let's see. Those few things are there's a few things. There are nitpicky here. So the whole idea of. I'm gonna do this one. So Clark's parents, his birth parents, Charles and Mara, sent him here to apparently conquer Earth. I'm like, this does not conflict, or this does not compute with the traditional Superman war. So I'm like, it's a little odd. Also conflicting with Superman war. Isn't Jonathan supposed to be dead by the time Superman fighting with Superman? So I'm like, those little things are a little odd for me. So overall, I'm just going to do a short video because I'm waiting for my sister to come pick me up. The movie was good. Where would I rank it in the 11 movies? Because if we're counting the Donner Cut, the Snyder Cut separately, so 11 movies, this would probably be at number 6 for me. This would be number 6, I think, in the ranking. So basically, another issue I have with this movie is I'm glad they skipped the origin, because we've seen the origin at least twice already on film, and I think some of the shows have done the origin as well. So I'm glad they skipped it, because we didn't need to stay for the bajillionth time. But because they skipped the origin, they just literally throw you right in. Like literally the first the opening of the teaser, where Superman just dive bomb into the snow and Krypto comes to save him. That is literally how this movie opens. So they literally just throw you right into the movie. And because they don't do the origin ending, which again I'm glad they don't, this movie feels like Superman 2. Not Superman 2, the Richard Donner movie, like Superman 2 as in this would be like the sequel, not the first one. Because they don't really set you up. Like they don't really explain anything. And people like to complain about the whole the destruction in Man of Steel. There's a lot of destruction here, and I don't think anyone has complained about it. Also, people like to complain about how in BVS, the whole Metahuman Files, showing how they introduced the Earthling movers. yeah, there's a lot of characters in this movie who are only here to set up for future movies. Like, I think her name is Molly or Millie Alcott, who plays Supergirl at the end. She's got like a cameo at the very end to pick up Crypto because Crypto's her daughter. And she feels like she's just here to set up her movie. So it's like, okay. But like I said, I enjoyed this movie. I had fun with it. Would I probably buy this on Blu-ray and add it in my collection? Possibly. Possibly. So yeah. Yeah, if I'm just looking around, guys, I'm just waiting for my sister to come back, like I said. Yeah. And I'm drinking myself a Diet Coke. And I even enjoyed some Reese's Pieces. I love my Reese's. I love my Reese's. And my Diet Coke too. So yeah, I'm gonna come back in a couple weeks to see Fantastic Four. Because I want to see that one. I hope it's good, because I'm a huge fan of the Tim Story Fantastic Four movies. I hope it's gonna be good. So yeah. Let's see, what else can I say? I will say this: I did not have high expectations going, because from everything I've heard and seen, it felt like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, and if you wonder what this bag is, it's all my oxygen cords. If you guys aren't seeing it in the video. But yeah, like I said, I did enjoy this movie. Of the 11, and again, if we're counting the Donner Cut and the Snyder Cut as their own separate movies, I would say this would be number 6. Like, seriously, I would say this is number 6. But if we take the Donner Cut and Snyder Cut out, this would be number 4. And I got the John Williams theme in my head now. I mean, what can I say? It's a great theme. I even enjoy the Hans Zimmer Man of Steel theme. That's a great theme too. Like, I think both the John Williams and the Hans Zimmer themes, they're both great in their own rights. Now, I've said this before, Man of Steel's my favorite Superman movie. It was the movie that made me a Superman fan. Do I think this is better than Man of Steel? Well, given it's number 6, no. Man of Steel still fucking awesome. But again, I did enjoy this movie at all. More than I probably thought I was going to. There were, like I said, there were a few characters I thought were only in here to set up for future movies, which is kind of what people complained about the BVS when they did the Metahuman Files video, where Diana sees that video that Bruce sent her. But it is what it is. I gotta wrap this up. My sister's coming to get me, so I gotta wrap this up. So I did enjoy the movie. I had a lot of fun with it. I'll probably see it again when it hits HBO Max. So yeah, my sister's here, so I gotta go. See you later.